Hello and welcome to the Gifford Gymnasium for tonight's matchup that features the 4-7 Bulldogs from Passaic County Technical Institute and your 4-6 Wayne Hills Patriots. With Isaiah Ahumada and Luca Yannuzzi, I'm Jack Woodard. As we get set for the tip-off, Isaiah, give us your key player for this game.
My key player for tonight is Carlo Lewis. He had a terrific game last game against Bergen Tech, where he scored 28 points, the leading scorer for this team, and all came from inside the paint. Most of it came from inside the paint. No threes were made from Carlo Lewis, which is very impressive. If he can get this rolling and stay under the paint and become a beast from underneath, he can really help this team win.
Some very good points, Isaiah. Luca, who was your key player for tonight's game?
I mean, my key player has got to be Brett Wood, a senior this year. He's been playing for 3 years for this team, and he's really shown what he's got. He really showed what he got last year, and he's really been showing off this year. As Isaiah said, Carlo Lewis, the leading scorer, but Brett Wood, second most points for this team with 89 points so far this season. Doing really good from outside in three-point range, doing really good inside the paint, making his free throws constantly. Just a really great player and really looking to shine here tonight against Passaic County Tech.
Guys, both two very good choices, but my key player for tonight's game is John Conturso. We saw him last game. He got extended minutes, a lot more than we've seen him play all season, and he racked up a ton of rebounds. He wasn't that good shooting-wise, but this game he might break the slump a little bit, but there's some big guys on this PCTI team, and if John can rack up those rebounds and give his team second chance opportunities and also limit, say, PCTI's offensive rebounds, Hills has a great chance to win this game. And as we get closer to tip-off for tonight's game, let us introduce a new segment to the pregame. Isaiah had a chance to ask a couple quick questions to junior Brandon Caprioni in a segment called In the Paint.
Welcome to In the Paint. I'm Isaiah Ahumada, and I'm here with Brendan Caprioni. And I know you guys beat up on Bergen Tech on Tuesday. What went well with that?
Well, we played a lot more together. The past few losses, we've kind of been all over the place. People have been confused, but on Tuesday we played really together, and it was really good to see. Also, Carter and John dominated the outsized Bergen Tech. And Bergen Tech's a better team than their record shows, and we just pounded on them. It was really good to see.
Well, tonight you play against PCTI, pretty challenging team, has the same record, almost the same record as you. What are you looking to do tonight?
Well, we got to carry that momentum from the last game. Like you said, PCTI is a really good team. We can't take them for granted. They're big, they're strong, they're athletic. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a dogfight, but I think if we play the same way and we play that togetherness, we're going to come out with a win.
Thank you. We're moments away from tip-off.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Positano Pizza, the finest Italian cuisine and pizzeria. Show us your Wayne Hills student ID to get 2 slices of pizza or a bowl of pasta, plus a drink for only $5.
Welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium at Wayne Hills. Before tip, let's take a quick look at tonight's starting five for your Wayne Hills Patriots. John Conturso, Phil Park, Carter Lewis, Andre Macarenas, along with Brett Wood on the floor for Wayne Hills. As we get set for the tip-off, Carter's in the middle, and the tip goes to the Bulldogs. The shot from PCTI is up and no good, and there's Conturso grabbing the rebound.
It's your guy getting the rebound.
So on the court for PCTI, we have Jeremiah Monroe, Jameel Wallace, Sebastian Lopez, Daniel Boscarino, and Miguel Torres.
In the last play, John getting another rebound. As you said, John is a master getting the rebound for this Hills team.
And they're going to need that in this game. This PCTI team is very talented and big. Lewis up top, swings it to Macarenas in the corner for 3. No good. Wood with the rebound. Swings it back out, but too high for Macarenas. He can't come up with it. Phil Park tries to chase it down, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Bulldogs basketball.
That was almost a good pass, but just throwing a little too hard.
Wallace bringing it up the court to Monroe. Back to Wallace. Now Torres swings it to the corner for Boscarino. Back up top. Boscarino to Torres in the corner for 3. No good. And there's going up big for the rebound, but Wayne Hills comes down with it. Macarenas to Park. Park will handle point as he brings the ball up court. Swings back. Macarenas down low to Lewis. And Carter Lewis tries to go up strong, can't come down with it. And that's Jameel Wallace on the rebound.
Yeah, too many people in the paint for Lewis to do anything.
Wallace low pass, they recover. Back down to Torres. Torres fakes the shot. Now swings it Here's Monroe. Up top, Wallace. Driving, kicks it to Torres for 3, and it's good. And PCTI cracks the first points of tonight's game.
Great job being able to drive in there, getting off that great pass there to Torres, sinking the 3.
Park calls out a play, finds Macarenas. Now Wood in the corner. They look for the look inside to Lewis, which you saw a lot last game. Macarenas drives, kicks back out to Park. Macarenas back up to Wood, and they're going to restart with Park.
This team is definitely trying new things. They're shooting from the 3 and getting inside the paint. They're doing a combination of both.
Wood looking inside for Conturso. He had a shot, puts it up, just off the backboard. Gets his own rebound, and Conturso goes up strong with it, and he will earn a trip to the line.
It's your guy, Jack, getting the rebounds, getting a second chance, and gets to go on the line and shoot his first free throws.
And that's exactly what we saw last game. Conturso racking up a ton of rebounds. Couldn't get the shot to fall again, though. And now let's see how he does at the line, because we know he struggled a bit from the line in JV last season. Way too strong on the first attempt from Conturso.
To get out of his head, get inside the game and just make the free throws. That's what they practice for. John's gonna.
Second shot from Conturso is up, and it's good. So 1 for 2 from the line. Wallace coming up court with it. Park picks him up right at half court, and Wallace still hasn't crossed the timeline. They're going to take this one slow. Wallace, a couple moves. Now he's going to drive. Kicks it to Torres. Torres back up top to Monroe. Operating the offense is Jeremiah Monroe. Swings it to Wallace. Wallace driving. Makes a couple nice moves. Misses the shot, and there's John Conturso coming down with the rebound. It will be a jump ball as he challenged Timothy Cobb there.
You guys have really been showing out tonight, Jack.
That's already 2, almost 3 rebounds for John. Up top, here's Monroe. Guarded by Macarenas. Wallace stuck, finds Boscarino. Swings it back to Wallace. Good defense so far from Wayne Hills, and there's a mistake. Torres for 3, and it gets stuck right on the backboard. So the one mental lapse in the Wayne Hills defense, and just an awkward shot from PCI. And the ball is stuck, and Macarenas tries to get it down.
Looks like Carter's going to try to jump for it, and
there
he's
we
got
go.
it.
Guys, I can't say we've seen anything like that so far this season.
I've noticed that the PCTI team likes to go inside and then look for people outside and try to shoot the threes. All their shots have been coming from the outside.
3-1 PCTI. Park brings it across half court, finds Wood. They're looking for the cut inside again, like last game. Macarenas on the baseline, swings it back to Wood, has a look, finds Park instead. The 3 from Park is just out. Rebounded by Cobb, gives it to Monroe. Pushing across court to Torres. Inside, great look to Monroe, and he finishes. Jeremiah Monroe.
Hills got to get better at trying to just defense. They've allowed a lot of points from transition.
And Wayne Hill's already looking for that inside look a couple times. They had it to Lewis there, couldn't quite get it. Conturso now trying to find Lewis, a little strong, and that'll be tipped out. And they're going to say last off of Timothy Cobb, so it'll be Wayne Hill's ball.
Looks like PCTI all over Carlo Lewis. Must have heard of his amazing game last week.
They certainly know what he's up
Tuesday.
to. Lob pass to Lewis. Swings it to Park. Back up top to Lewis. He's going to try a deep 3. Just off. Conturso trying to get the rebound. And it's come down by Monroe, who finds Torres to the corner. Boscarino for 3. No good. He's short. Conturso comes up with another rebound. Park pushing, looking up for Lewis, and he loses that one out of bounds. So, guys, I'm not sure that fast tempo really suits Wayne Hills too much.
So far, Carter hasn't had the best game, but hopefully it picks up and he gets inside the paint and does what he does best.
Well, the Bulldogs certainly watch their film. They're not going to give him that inside look easy. We saw 28 points from Lewis last game because of that look. Here's Emmanuel Morris into the game now. Back to Monroe, who's going to run point. Jeremiah Monroe, neat move, step back 3. Almost good. Rebounded by Cobb. Back up to Monroe. And he's going to get a wide open shot. And he knocks it down.
That was a very wet shot.
Off the screen, Monroe delivers, and now they're going to look deep for Brett Wood. Great pass to Lewis as Wood goes sprawling to the ground. And they're going to get a foul on the Bulldogs. They're going to call that one on Jeremiah Monroe.
It's a good pickup. And now Patriots get a chance. We'll get the ball again and get a chance to score.
7-1 PCTI. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Park looking inside. Lewis, dangerous pass. Can't quite finish. And that will be off of Conturso. Almost came down with another rebound. But certainly, Hills, the rebounding advantage so far, but the scoreboard wouldn't indicate it. Morris in the corner. He's stuck now, trying to find somebody. Dangerously close to 5 seconds. Back to Morris, and a timeout from the Bulldogs.
Okay.
So, guys, we've seen not a lot of points so far from Wayne Hills, but they're doing a good job rebounding, and the passes are there, just shots just not falling. What do they have to do to change this?
Definitely have to make their shots and have to get Carter warmed up. He hasn't, hasn't had the best looks underneath, and they're going to need to find someone who can score for the team.
Yeah, like we've been saying all game so far, there's been a lot of rebounds. The rebound game is strong from Wayne Hills tonight, but rebounds do not put points on the board. They have to get some worth out of these rebounds that they keep getting. Keep moving on down, getting into the paint, keeping the shots up in the paint. Gotta get a shot up there. Put in some quick, easy twos. Down 6, get some more points on the board, and potentially get a tie and take the lead before the end of the first.
And they're certainly looking for Lewis and Conturso in the middle, off that little screen and roll into the middle. We saw it a lot last game, as we keep harping on, and it hasn't really worked so far. The PCTI certainly watched their film.
Yeah. Hills has only scored from the free throw line.
Torres looks far, then goes with the short pass to Jameel Wallace. Wallace will run point. Crosses over on Park. Morris with it now, finding Monroe. Monroe driving, pulls it back out to and a couple steps there, kicks it to Torres, and Conturso pulls down the board.
Another rebound for Conturso. Insane.
Gives it off to Park. Park will run it for the Patriots. Wayne Hill's in need of points here. Still has not scored a field goal. Corner Wood finds the inside look to Lewis, and there it is, guys. We saw it all last game. They convert. Wayne Hills has their first field goal of the game.
Finally.
Morris with it now. Almost stuck again. Finds Wallace. And the Wayne Hills bench getting involved now. A couple fancy moves on Park. Almost lost it. Monroe now pulls it back out. Wayne Hills stifling defense so far. Oh, and a break there, and they find Jameel Wallace in the middle. John Conturso was stuck guarding 2 guys. Here's Macaronis bringing the ball up.
I mean, that was a great pass from PCTI, seeing that their man was getting to the basket, and he
Wood,
made
they
a good
want to look
shot.
to Lewis. There it is. And there it is again. We saw exactly how that one developed, guys. The screen for Lewis off the free throw line. They want to get it to Wood in the corner, and then they find him right in the middle. Easy points.
Finally, he's getting warmed up, so we're probably going to see a better performance as of now.
Crossover from Wallace, kicks it to Torres. Torres, he crossed up Park, goes up with it, and Conturso stuffs him. It'll be a jump ball. Great play by Sean Conturso.
John has been going off tonight, getting rebounds, blocks, made first point of the game.
He's not the best shooter, guys, but he's certainly a force in the middle. I wouldn't want to go up against him.
Now
Jeremiah Monroe to inbound. For the first time, Ramir Williams checks into the game, the big body in the middle. He's going to try to contest with Conturso.
As I was going to say before, he seems like Conturso's real competition here.
Shot is short. And Williams comes up with it, and they'll call a kick ball on Brett Wood. So Williams into the game now, along with Hassan Hyde Jr. for PCTI. Monroe to inbound.
Hills is going to have to lock up on the perimeter, as you see PCTI likes to shoot from the
Morris,
outside.
open shot, no good. And there's Carter Lewis coming away with the rebound. So the bigs from Wayne Hills are already asserting their dominance. Crossover from Park. Finds Macarenas. Wood will run it up top.
A lot of ball movement.
Little move from Brett. And Wayne Hills cannot get anything going so far in this possession. Park calls out a play to Wood. Back to Park. Park is still calling out a play. And Wayne Hills looks a little confused right now. They're trying to find Wood in the corner. Wood very vocal. And he wants to look to Lewis. There it is. Lewis, puck. Shot is up, and it's no good. Off of John Conturso, out of bounds.
Just too many guys. He couldn't maneuver a good shot, and he just threw it up a bit.
Well, a minute left to go in the quarter, and only 5 points so far from Wayne Hills. So not an ideal quarter on offense, but they've held the Bulldogs to 9, so they're still in this one. The defense keeping them in it, as we've seen throughout this season, guys. Morris to Wallace, almost picked off by Macarenas. He's going to take advantage of that and drive. Little floater is unkind on the rim. Lewis comes down with the rebound. Macarenas going to push the tempo now. Tries to go behind the back, falls on top of Monroe. Park swings it to Lewis. He's open for 3. Lewis knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 1.
A great job getting off that pass there from Andre Macarenas. Had one arm on the ground, put the ball in his other hand to make that great pass right there.
Monroe on the other end can't come down with it. Wood gets the rebound. Up to Macarenas, who's going to run point instead of Park. Neat pass to Conturso up top. Lewis again for 3. And he hits again. Wayne Hills takes the lead 11-9.
Like I said, the Cardinals needed to warm up, and now he's having a great game. 2 3-pointers back to back.
Loud. They're going to get a foul there on Wallace as he tried to drive.
As I was saying, Carlo Lewis getting warmed up. I said as soon as he gets warmed up, he's going to go off. He got 2 threes back to back.
And the threes along with the inside game. He's a deadly weapon for this Wayne Hills team. Now Boscarino comes back to the scorer's table for PCTI. Will not check in quite yet. Here's Wallace with it. Jameel Wallace makes a move on Macarenas, drives, pulls back. Monroe thought about a deep 3, swings it to Morris instead. Emmanuel Morris off the backboard. Park comes down with it, tried to find Conturso. The crowd tried telling him that was there. And the missed shot anyway from Morris. But Conturso was looking at him like, why would you pass me that ball? The crowd certainly tried to let him know it was there. But a bad possession from Wayne Hills. But nonetheless, an 11-9 lead at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they were definitely confused there. Didn't know. John was not paying attention. That was a badly passed ball from the Patriots. But Carlo Lewis has definitely went off. And our guys are going off. John Conturso and Carlo Lewis getting rebounds and making the only points for this team.
Yeah, miraculous comeback at the end of the quarter there, putting up 6 points, over doubling their score and taking a 2-point lead over PCTI at the end of the quarter. Just a great job done at the end of the quarter, and hopefully that lasts through to this next quarter and hopefully for the rest of the game.
Well, basketball is a game of runs, guys, and we saw Wayne Hills down 9-5. They couldn't really get any baskets, and then 2 huge threes from Lewis, who seems to be hot right now, gives them a 2-point advantage as they go into the second quarter. They have a lot to be confident about, and they haven't really ran that play too much. It worked the one time they did it, so PCTI probably doesn't know what's coming with it.
Definitely don't. See, if Carlo Lewis gets hot, then PCTI is mainly focused on him, which means there's going to be open 3-point shooters from the outside, and they can get a big lead.
The inside game is going to set out the outside game for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Park coming into inbound. Wayne Hills goes with the same 5 for PCTI. It's Hassan High Jr., Daniel Boscarino, Jameel Wallace, the big man Ramir Williams, and Jeremiah Monroe. Conturso up top from Macarenas. Back to Macarenas, driving, floater, and it's good. Nice little touch on that shot from Andre Macarenas. Wallace gives it up to Monroe. He's going to drive, and an awkward pass. Lewis picks it off, dives to the ground. That'll be a jump ball.
What a great night so far for Lewis. 2 3-pointers made most of the shots for this team, and now steal, and also many rebounds.
PCTI down 4, beginning the second quarter. Deep pass, almost dangerous, to Hassan High Jr. In the corner, Jeremiah Monroe can't hit off the top of the backboard. Wood tips it to Macarenas. And he's having trouble with the pressure from Monroe. Comes across half court, beats his man. He's going to drive, try the floater again. No good. And now PCTI will push the tempo. Long pass to Boscarino. He saves it. Another great save there. Wallace kicks it to Monroe. The 3. No good again. Monroe's really struggling from 3 right now.
PCTI needs a different strategy. Their 3 ball is not working right now.
They had Lewis in the middle. Back to Park, wide open 3. No good, and he's struggling again. And now the Bulldogs will push the tempo again. Boscarino, layup, way too strong. John comes down with the rebound.
Comes Carter Lewis, get inside the paint.
Shot from Lewis is short. Wood comes down with the rebound. Over the top of Ramir Williams, the big man, and he knocks it down. 15-9, Wayne Hill stretches the lead. Park playing tight defense now. Macarenas picks him up. Wallace finds Monroe. Monroe's going to try to cut. Going to try to drive on Conturso, and too much. And PCTI may be doing a little too much right now. Wood and Wallace is talking to the ref. He's not even getting back on defense. He wanted the foul.
4 out of 5 starters have scored for this team. That's pretty impressive.
Lewis for 3 again. Little short. Conturso tips it out, and they're going to get a foul on John Conturso. Almost another great rebound from him. And now Jeremiah Monroe will check out after a couple of missed shots. Will be replaced by Miguel Torres.
After a slow start, only scoring 1 point, the Patriots have scored 14 unanswered points.
Jameel Wallace take the ball as Chester Macarenas checks in for Wayne Hills for his brother Andre. John Conturso also comes out. James Adama will replace him. Brett Wood in the middle now for the Patriots. High Jr. on the side, swings it back. Thought about Boscarino. Gives it to Boscarino. Dribbles up top, finds Torres. Wayne Hill's defense really locking in right now. Swings it to High. Back to Boscarino. And it's picked off by Lewis. Wayne Hills will push. Adamo. The Euro step. And he's blocked. Wallace comes down with it. And PCTI will run fast now. Great little collect dribble from Torres, and he gets the basket over Brett Wood. Park will bring it up. 4-point game. Adamo. Park calls out a play. Back to Adamo. Finds Lewis in the middle. To Park. Wood for 3. And he knocks it down. Brett Wood, the senior. 18-11, Wayne Hills.
The 3-pointers have been working well for the seniors.
Defense locking down again, and Park comes away with the steal. Wayne Hill's really looking good on defense right now. Park to the corner. To Chester Macarenas. Back to Park. Macarenas for 3. This is big. No good. Park comes away with the rebound. Wayne Hills is killing the Bulldogs on the boards. Inside to Chester. Wood had it. Lost it to Lewis for 3. No good. And another rebound from Wayne Hills. Brett Wood to Lewis, and they will reset.
Carter looking to shoot there, but no, that was a bad shot selection.
A bunch of offensive rebounds for Wayne Hills. Keeps this possession alive. James Adamo up top. Swings to Macarenas. Takes a screen from Wood, kicks it to Lewis, and they're going to run this slower. Adamo, nice little move there on the baseline, chucks up a shot. Oh, almost got it in, but couldn't. That's Torres on the rebound, and he's in trouble. Finds Jameel Wallace. Will push it up the sideline. He's going to drive on Wood. Wood contests it, and he missed. The tip in from Wallace is good.
And the last couple of points from PCTI has come from the inside. They decided to stop shooting the 3-ball.
Tipped pass from Boscarino back to Park. And he's going to slow it down again. Macarenas. Screen from Lewis goes the opposite way, and they're going to swing this around. Passing around the perimeter now is Wayne Hills. Phil Park with it. Hesitation step. Gives to Wood. Adamo. Back to Park, and he calls out another play. So Wayne Hill's really taking their time here, guys.
Remember the pass to Carter, there's a huge height advantage.
Adamo too low, and it goes off Lewis's foot out of bounds. And now a whole new rotation change for both teams. Andre Macarenas comes in, Wayne Franklin, Ali Mansuroglu, and Wood, and it looks like Chester Macarenas will stay on the court. For PCTI, we have Torres and Wallace stay on, while Jeremiah Monroe, Carlos Ruiz, and Timothy Cobb come into the game. Torres fakes a pass, drives inside a floater, and that's a nice-looking shot from Torres. Wayne Franklin will run point, first time in the game for the Patriots. Franklin to Wood. They look for the inside to Mansuroglu, but it's not there. And a smaller lineup in now for Wayne Hills. They're going to go inside. Both teams going smaller. No Williams, no Conturso, no Lewis. Franklin on the wing. Couple of fancy moves, and he turns it over. That's Miguel Torres coming up with it, looking for Carlos Ruiz, and he's fouled. Brett Wood is going to get called for that one.
The change of taking out Carter Lewis and John Conturso has definitely speed up the game for the Patriots, as they don't have 2 big men.
A much smaller lineup, so they're going to have to run the tempo a little more. As the first shot is good.
Now Philip Park and Conturso coming into the game now.
So a pretty short break for Park and Conturso. Wood will come out, as will Franklin. Coach Karsich not happy with Franklin on that last possession. Almost out of bounds. Park saves it. Less than 3 minutes to go. Wayne Hills leads at 18-16 as Park brings it across half court. Finds Chester Macarenas to Andre Macarenas. Mansuroglu in the corner. Back to Andre Macarenas. Swings to Park. Swings to Macarenas. And a timeout from Coach Karsich as Wayne Hills struggled to crack the PCTI defense there. So already, guys, we've seen a bunch of lineup changes. Do you think it suits Wayne Hills to play bigger because they have the size advantage in the middle, or when they play smaller, they can go fast?
I mean, definitely bigger. Those seniors, our seniors that we picked for tonight's game, Carl Lewis and John Conturso, have been excellent with rebound and points, and of course, just getting second chances for the Patriots.
Well, when they go bigger, it appears that they're trying to counter Ramir Williams and Timothy Cook. And Cook's not even the biggest guy, but he's getting a lot of rebounds for PCTI.
Yeah, I mean, their offense game was a bit struggling, PCTI, but now their defensive game doing really, really well and making up for that. And now 18-16. I agree with Isaiah. Hills has to play big here right now and stop them from getting this game any closer, and they'll get in those points eventually and hopefully make their lead grow a bit
And guys,
more.
this defensive effort from Wayne Hills has been really good. PCTI has put up some substantial amount of points in their games against quality opponents, and Wayne Hills limiting them to 16 in the first half so far. Macarenas to Park, inside to Conturso. Wood open for three, and he knocks it down again. The rim favored Brett Wood there. He gives it a smile as he knows he may have got a little lucky on that one. Stretches the lead to 5. Torres to Wallace.
Patriots
And they will have a catch here.
Patriots feeling hot from the three, unlike PCTI, who's missed many threes in this game.
Monroe's going to try a deep three, and he misses again. Jeremiah Monroe's really struggling from beyond the arc.
Like I said, PCTI missing the threes. We're going to have to get inside.
Wayne Hills is really controlling the tempo of this game. Macarenas back to Park. And they're slowing it down again. They are dominating the pace of play. Lewis inside almost lost it. Wood swings to Park, finds Conturso in the middle. He's going to post up. Got triple teamed, found Park open. He's going to drive. Floater off the side of the backboard. Conturso puts it up, no good. And another miss off a rebound from John Conturso. And great hustle play from Phil Park there. He grabbed the ball from Miguel Torres, and they forced the jump ball. It will be in favor of the Patriots.
Well, like you said, Conturso getting many rebounds, but he has to make those second opportunity shots.
And Park, guys, once again struggling from the field. Wood for three again. No good. And soaring for the rebound. Macarenas tips it to Park inside to Conturso. He's going to post up on the smaller Timothy Cook, and no good off the awkward angle off the rim. Lewis, another rebound from the Patriots.
This team has done very well getting rebounds, getting second opportunities for the Patriots.
Wood thought about it. He's going to drive. Nice little hesitation in the air. He finishes. Wayne Hills leads 23-16 with a minute to go.
The seniors are feeling it tonight. Brett from three, Carlo in the paint, and John Conturso with getting rebounds.
Monroe to Wallace, finds Torres. Thought about the cross court. Now he goes cross court to Ruiz. Inside to Monroe. Swings it to Torres. Good look for Torres from three. No good again. PCTI cannot hit anything from three. Park comes away with the rebound. Well, when you're struggling from three, it certainly doesn't help when Wayne Hills is racking down every single board.
And they're not doing it from the outside, doing it from the inside as well.
And it's frustrating when Wayne Hills slows the momentum down like this for PCTI, and they're doing a great job controlling the pace of play in this game. 30 seconds to go in the half. Wood dribbles up top. Conturso back to Wood. Finds Park, and they're going to reset. Calls out a play. Everyone gets set. Lewis looks like he wants a screen. Got 20 seconds to go here. Park, Macarenas almost wasn't ready for that one. Back to Park. 10 seconds to go. Wayne Hills will have the last shot. 7 seconds. Macarenas pushing. Inside. Conturso can't come away with it. Maybe a little too much heat on that ball. And now PCTI will get the last shot. 4.5 seconds to go. Daniel Boscarino checks in for Timothy Cook. Getting a shooter into the game. Monroe takes the pass. 3 seconds. Across half court. Swings it to Ruiz in the corner for three. Off the side of the backboard. The rebound. I don't know if that one would have counted, but either way, it's not good. And we reach halftime. Wayne Hills has a 23-16 lead. Guys, what have you seen that you like so far from the Patriots in that first half?
Well, so far, the Patriots have gone inside and outside. I like the combination of both, using all their players. Brett Wood from the outside, Carlo Lewis from the inside. John Conturso hasn't had the best game from shooting tonight, but he's racked up many rebounds that this Patriots team needs.
I mean, this offense for the Patriots tonight really, really stepping it up. 23-16, got a big lead against a team, a PCTI team that we saw watching them practicing out on the court before the game. We were watching them, and they were sinking every three, every throw from at the line, every layup. We were saying, how are these guys 4-7? It's because they've had a really, really tough schedule, and with no one else out on the court, they were sinking all those buckets. But now with this Wayne Hills defense as well, stopping them from getting these points in and taking a 23-16 lead. Really impressed with this Patriots team in this game.
Well, that's the end of the first half with the score, as mentioned, 23-16 for the Patriots. Don't go anywhere. We have second half action when we come back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Positano Pizza, the finest Italian cuisine and pizzeria. Show us your Wayne Hill student ID to get 2 slices of pizza or a bowl of pasta, plus a drink for only $5.
Welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium here at Wayne Hills High School, where your Wayne Hills Patriots have a 23-16 advantage over the Bulldogs of Passaic County Technical Institute. And Isaiah, let's take a look at the leading scorers for the first half.
Well, there's actually a tie between Brett Wood and Carlo Lewis. Both players shot 2 threes and had 2 two-pointers, so they both scored 10 points. And it's impressive for the Wayne Hills team because they've scored double-digit points in each quarter. So those are your leading scorers, and of course, I'm pretty sure John Conterso is the leading rebounder.
And who has looked good here for the PCTI Bulldogs? Luca, we'll bring that one to you.
Well, we see Jeremiah Monroe got 4 points, and we have Ramir Williams with 3 points, and also Miguel Torres with 3 points.
So really just a spread out team effort from this Bulldog squad. And we have seen Monroe struggle mightily from the 3-point line, and he's pretty frustrated with himself because he's kind of the catalyst of this offense. Nothing going for him. So Torres will inbound to get the second half going to Jameel Wallace.
And excuse me, correction, Miguel Torres with 5 points.
Wallace comes across half court, guarded closely by Macarenas, almost turns it over. And there's Boscarino in the corner. Tough shot. Torres skies with the rebound, and it's good. Now a full court press from the Bulldogs. Macarenas trapped in the corner, finds Park. They got to get it across. Carter Lewis comes up with it. Conterso in the corner. Back up to Park, and they will start over. PCTI scored fast, cut the lead to 5 here as we start the second half. Park to Macarenas. Looking for a cut to Brett Wood, and Lewis wide open down low. It's good. He might have got bumped too, and Lewis lays the ball down. 7-point lead for the Patriots. Wallace bringing it up now. Finds Monroe, kicks it. Torres. Fakes left, goes right. Shot, no good. He got blocked, and they stepped out of bounds. It will be Wayne Hills' ball. And guys, a couple baskets here and a couple stops, and Wayne Hills could be up by double digits.
Most definitely. Looking really good already.
And here comes the press again. It looks like a man press from PCTI. And all it takes is a couple screens to break this, so kind of a dangerous one. And Macarenas, trouble on the inbound, and it will be a jump ball, so the press clearly paid off. I believe that will be a possession arrow in favor of the Patriots, and it is. Coming back with the press is the PCTI. Park looks for Wood deep. Second option to Macarenas in the corner. He's trapped again. Breaks free somehow. Now coming along with it. Stop dribble. Conterso, and he's way too strong. And Conterso, just guys, he's really struggling with those little layups. It's just really not that tough a shot, but I mean, he's racking up the rebound, so I guess we really can't complain too much.
I mean, yeah, but if he's able to make those shots, it'd be a much different game. He's got to, that's definitely something to look at during practice.
Boscarino was trapped in the corner, tried to find Jameel Wallace, who couldn't save it from going over, and it will be a backcourt violation on PCTI. Phil Park finds Macarenas, who can enjoy not being pressed for now. Off-ball movement from the Patriots. Park with it. Calling out a play, finds Wood. One dribble pass to Conterso, Macarenas. One more to Lewis, fires up a 3. No good. Wood with the rebound. Another offensive rebound for the Patriots. Kicks it to Park, open for 3, thought about it, fakes it. The floater in the lane is no good, and Park is struggling. Lewis comes down with another rebound, puts it up, and 1 for Carter Lewis. Wayne Hills has been dominating the boards. Carter Lewis and John Conterso leading the way.
Carlo Lewis is just an absolute monster. Like I said many times, the beast from underneath. Most of his points came from the paint.
And Lewis doing great this game. Great inside the paint, great control, putting up some great shots, getting some great layups, and now takes the line.
Good bounce off the rim, and the old-fashioned 3-point play is good for Carter Lewis.
So far, pretty good for this Patriots team on the free throw line.
Largest lead of the game for the Patriots at 10. Forced shot from Torres. Lewis comes down with another rebound. 2 PCTI defenders are stuck back. Wayne Hills can push now. Park finds Conterso open, lost control of it. And maybe John Conterso a little nervous. He's clearly unhappy with himself.
Yeah, he's just a bit shook. It's in his head. He's got to get it out of it and just start making those shots and getting a grab of the ball.
Miguel Torres will take a rest for PCTI as Emmanuel Morris checks into the game. Up top, finds Morris. Dangerous pass, Morris. The shot is blocked by Conturso, and he has 2 or 3 blocks already. Lewis on the ground again, gets the rebound. So on the defensive side, as the jump ball goes the Patriots' way, Lewis and Conturso are dominating the boards, dominating the blocks. These two cannot be stopped.
Exactly. And when you have a combination of Brett Wood who can shoot from the outside and also make some nice moves to get inside, it's fantastic.
Wayne Hill's patiently breaking the press. Wood finds Lewis inside, posting up, spin, keeps the pivot. No good off the back, and then Conturso puts it back in, and he scores. 12-point lead for the Patriots, and I don't know what. And they just called Lewis for a delay of game. I think he grabbed the ball and tried to put it down. We have not seen a delay of game all season, so that's a first, and PCTI will take a timeout as they now face their largest deficit of the game at 12.
Yeah, this team has definitely picked up from the last game, and finally defense and offense are playing very well.
Yeah, I really like what I've been seeing from this Wayne Hills team in this game. Really have stepped up every aspect of their game right now.
Well, the Patriots have the Bulldogs on the ropes here. 5:24 to go in the third quarter. Wayne Hills leads 30-18 as this offense is getting hot, and the defense is also doing their fair share.
Not only them, but the student section is fired up a bit as they're cheering on the team with this huge of a lead. It's just great spirit from our Wayne Hills students.
Can't let up, guys, though. PCTI will always play you tough. And they certainly have, as Luca mentioned before in the first half, they've had a tough schedule coming up to this game. So it's a pretty even matchup on paper, maybe a little leaning towards Wayne Hills should win this game. PCTI a 4-17, but 6 of those 7 losses are against very good teams in St. Joe's, Paramus Catholic, Passaic, Kennedy, Hackensack, name a few of them.
That's true. But it also helps when, your opponent is missing shots from the outside and they just can't get anything inside.
Yeah, PCTI has really struggled from 3. Here's Jameel Wallace going to run point for the Bulldogs, and they will go a little slower here. Calls out a play, directs Morris. He's going to drive with it, kicks it to Morris. Finds Monroe. He's going to try for 3. And he knocks one down. Jeremiah Monroe needed that one for his confidence. They cut the lead back to single digits. Wayne Hills breaks the press with ease. Conturso in the corner finds Park up top. He will pull it out, and Wayne Hills will play with the pace again. Wood finds Park right away. Macarenas, nice little move there. Tries to drive baseline. Now he's doubled. Pass to Wood, and he knocks down another 3. Brett Wood is on fire.
One of the crazy assists, just a little bounce they made across the wood, and it's an open shooter, and he made it in.
And we know Wood is an excellent shooter off the pass. Wallace now trying to maintain calm over this Bulldog team. Morris, hesitation inside. Monroe thought about a 3, pump faked it, and he drove, and they're going to get a foul, look like a hip check on Andre Macarenas.
You said Brett Wood is a great shooter, but when you're that open, you can't miss.
Cook finds Monroe with ease in the middle, and Conturso goes up for the rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Jeremiah Monroe. So another rebound for John Conturso, and he's got to be close to 10, I would say.
It doesn't help when you're not making your second opportunity shots, but you're getting rebounds. That's definitely what this team needs, second chances, and that's why the Patriots are winning.
And Wayne Hills will run a play to break this press as they counter the press from the Bulldogs. Park trying to find someone now, forces to Macarenas. Nice move there. Conturso does not drive. He had an open lane. Park, Wood for 3. Oh, almost got that one to go. PCTI will push the pace. They certainly have the numbers here. Boscarino's going to try for 3. Short. Park comes away with it. Now the tempo speeding up a little bit. Wood, Euro step in the lane, try to draw the charge, and he puts it up, and it's good. I don't know how there wasn't a charge or a block there as the players collided and slammed into the floor.
Yeah, I don't know how the refs missed it. That was clearly helped the Patriots. They were working their favor.
Hassan High looks a little shaken up from that one, but he has the ball now in the corner. To Boscarino. Back to Wallace. Macarenas over pursued, and a layup for Wallace. And Wood could not quite get all the ball there, and he leaned and fouled. And at the scorer's table now, we have a change coming for PCTI. On the second free throw, Jameel Wallace will get 2 at the line.
And their crowd is very silent, giving me much respect. from the line.
And now Ramir Williams will check into the game also. And oh dear, he airballs the first free throw.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Definitely not what this PCTI team needs right now.
Big man Ramir Williams back into the game. He's certainly a force down low. And Kendrick Nelson checking into the game for the first time for the Bulldogs. So a relatively newer lineup for PCTI. The second one is good. A polar opposite of the first one.
Oh, yeah, very.
35-22 now, Wayne Hills.
Scooping it up.
Park breaks the press. Wood in the corner, not again for three. Almost. Good box out there from High, and he comes away with it. And Park took a hard fall. He's stuck on the offensive end. PCTI can't convert.
Great job for the Patriots with transition defense.
And they just hit Wayne Hills with a taste of their own medicine as the little cut pass inside, and Monroe converted. Macarenas trying to break this zone defense. Swings into Park. He's open.
No look pass.
He doesn't want to try it because he's struggled very badly from three this season.
Yeah, most definitely. I think Phillip Park and John Conturso are just not confident with their shots right now.
And Park and Macarenas playing hot potato with the ball up top. Now someone else will get involved. Brett Wood with the ball. Back to Macarenas, and they're really taking their time here. And a dangerous pass from Park. Wood took a hard tumble, and he is down. And good to see the whole Patriot squad helping him up there. That was just a bad pass from Phil Park. And they did get a foul, though. So if one good thing came of that, it was a foul.
Good job for Brett grabbing the ball, even though it was a bad pass. Always trying to dive and, risk his body.
And we've noticed lack of scoring for Wayne Hills, guys. I think it's because they really control the tempo of games. They slow things down so much. And we've alluded to it a lot like Virginia basketball, slowing the games down, controlling tempo, and playing hard with defense. Conturso in the middle. Macarenas with it. Little push-off move. Dribbles along the baseline. He'll pull it back out as he tries to draw a foul. Won't get it. Park with it up top. And really slow tempo, again, from Wayne Hills. As we mentioned, just like Virginia. Wood from the corner. No good. He's missed the last three. Up top. Oh, Macarenas was open. He should have taken the shot, and he put way too much mustard on that one inside to Lewis. Looked like a pitcher.
I think the slow tempo helps the Patriots as PCI gets slowed down, and then you get a wide open shooter.
And now they will come fast High for three. No good. Williams chases down the rebound. High pulls it out. Gives it to Monroe. High beats Lewis on the baseline. No good. Off the rim. Falls into Wood's hands. Williams comes away with it. Everyone fighting for the ball. Monroe for three. And somehow Monroe came up with the ball, and he nailed the three. Cuts it back to an 8-point lead. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Macarena stuck on the press again, and they poked it away. So PCTI press really looking good, and Wayne Hill's kind of struggling with breaking it.
Right now all their starters are out. Maybe they're just a little gassed.
Macarenas and Park are the two that mainly try to break this press as they pass back and forth to each other. No look pass to Lewis. Great look. Lewis pull up at the free throw line. He banks it in. Monroe. Back to Monroe. He's going to drive. Floater over Conturso. And that's a tough one. He gets his own rebound. No good. Park comes away with it.
Shot a little too hard there.
Park could have pushed the tempo, but he pulls it back, as this Wayne Hills team loves to do. Inside look to Lewis, and they're going to get a foul on the floor. And it will be against Hassan High Jr., who was guarding John Conturso, so it wasn't even an on-ball foul. And now High comes out, along with Jeremiah Monroe, Carlos Ruiz, and Miguel Torres check into the game. And now Hassan High comes back into the game to take out Kendrick Nelson, so some confusion there for the Bulldogs. Looking for Lewis, and he gets the bounce pass. Thought about the lob, got the bounce pass. Lewis got the layup.
I mean, how can you stop that? Carlo is running full speed to the basket, gets a hand on the ball, and shoots it.
High, great pass. Outside on the corner to Torres. The student section getting loud. Torres, a couple of nice moves. Drives. Conturso got it in his face. Wood comes away with it. He's in trouble. Somehow gets out of there. Finds Macarenas. And Wayne Hills can hold for the last shot if they want to. 25 seconds left, and Park will pull it back. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Right there, Carlos was wide open, but looks like Phillip Park Macarenas didn't see him there. And a nice
Look
pass.
inside to Lewis. There it is again. And you just... Opposing defenses cannot stop that. As we're under 10 seconds, it's 41-27. And are we going to get we're going to get a technical foul.
Really?
On Carter Lewis. That's his second delay of game penalty, and he's got to stop putting the ball down after he scores. He hit the layup, and then he grabs the ball and he puts it on the ground, and they're having a problem with that. So they're going to call that a technical foul, and Hassan Hyde Jr. will go to the line for some free points.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Well, they did warn him.
That's true. That is true.
So certainly not what you want for the Patriots is they give PCTI a chance at points with 6 seconds to go.
I mean, I think Carlos is used to it. That's why he keeps doing it. So he's going to get out of that habit.
And High misses the first one. And PCTI can send anyone they want to the line. They chose to send High, and let's see if he makes that decision a little well-advised. And the second one is good. So he gets 1 of 2 free points. 6.6 to go. And it will be PCTI ball again. Boscarino checks in now for Williams. They will have the last shot. Dribbling with it. Puts up a floater. Wallace couldn't get it. Lewis comes down with the rebound. Brett Wood has it, and that will end the quarter. Wayne Hills with a 41-28 lead at the end of the third. Both offenses came alive in that third quarter, and Wayne Hills had a 13-point lead.
Patriots took it very slow this quarter, not rushing anything, making sure that they don't cause any turnovers. And that's been the problem sometimes for the Patriots, turnovers that lead to comebacks for the opponent team.
They really got to just keep control. Keep control of the ball in this one. Up 41-28, 8 minutes left in this final quarter of the game. Really just got to hold this ball, get a few more points on there, and keep that defense as strong as you possibly can. Don't let PCTI score. Don't let some sloppy turnovers. Let them take control of the game.
Well, Wayne Hills is a team that likes to play on defense, and they rely on the slow tempo of the game, and only 28 points for PCTI through 3 quarters. We've seen this. This is a team that's put up 60s and 70s against pretty good teams, and only 28 points with 8 minutes left to go. Wayne Hills as an outstanding defensive team, and we've seen them in the last couple of games. They've dominated the pace on offense, and they really couldn't do that against Wayne Valley. So hopefully they're coming into their own here. And 18 points in that quarter. So it felt like it was a slow quarter for Wayne Hills, but they put up big numbers in that one.
I mean, yeah, like you said, Jack, defense is definitely clutched up. It also helps when PCTI is missing shots from outside. But it doesn't matter. It's a great effort, getting rebounds and steals. This team is looking very great from D.
So Park, Macarenas, Conturso, Wood, and Lewis on the court for the Patriots, as the Bulldogs will send out Torres, Ruiz, High, Wallace, and Boscarino.
The Patriots really loving this lineup because it's getting him many rebounds and second opportunity to shoot and has given the offense a better chance of scoring.
Start of the fourth quarter. Here we go. Ruiz, Torres, Wallace. Wayne Hills' defense being very vocal right now. Woods leading them. Torres for 3, no good. And there's John Conturso with the rebound again. Dishes it off to Park, who will run point. And Wayne Hills can really slow this down and take their time, as they won't. And they find Lewis inside. You got a good look like that. Why not take it? But he missed it. Torres pushing the tempo. Very fast up court. Swings it to Boscarino. How to look. One more pass to Ruiz. Unselfish basketball, but he misses. Park spinning away from trouble. Now finding Macarenas. Great pass there. Macarenas with it. Park calls out a play. Dangerous pass to Wood. Wood sets a screen. A little push there from Ruiz. Conturso up top. He's not a threat to shoot from 3. Park. Wood. Back to Conturso. Wayne Hill's really taking their time here, as it's the fourth quarter and they have a sizable lead. This is exactly how you want to play. You want to control the pace of this game. Another play called out by Coach Karsich, and they're just holding this ball. And that's one thing about high school basketball. It's a strategy. Once you get into the fourth quarter and you have a lead, you hold the ball for as long as you can. There's the cut play to Lewis. Too strong. Conturso comes away with it. Couldn't quite finish, and he's upset with himself. Well, he's getting every rebound, but he just can't seem to even hit the rim when he puts up the second chance shot.
It's just not he hasn't had the best games in the last, 2.
Certainly a force in the middle, though.
Definitely. Getting
And
many
Wayne
rebounds
Hill-
for this team.
Wayne Hills will retain possession here, as they've wasted about a minute and a half on that last possession. Wood, and they're going to get a foul. I think Wood pushed off of Daniel Boscarino.
And this team looks very happy. This team looks very happy, smiling at each other and laughing a bit. So they're really enjoying themselves.
Monroe wanted the three. Swings it to High, who will take a three. Contested. No good. Rebound from Monroe. Back to High. And PCTI does not have the luxury of wasting time here. Under 6 minutes to go. And they're going to get a foul before the shot, and Ruiz knocked it down, so almost an unfortunate foul for the Bulldogs.
Said Jack, PCTI doesn't have time to waste, but they can't find an opportunity because the defense is really clutching up on every player.
Reynolds is a defensive team smacked away there for Macarenas. And he has the numbers. If he looks for Conturso, he gives it up to him. Conturso and one opportunity, and that's exactly what John Conturso needs. Struggling from inside, gets an easy bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Well, I mean, he's made one shot from the line already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Already 1 for 2 on the night.
And that's exactly what Hills wanted to see. Andre Macarenas with a surprise steal from behind the player's back. Now John Conturso able to lay it up and get the and one here.
Too strong. Rebound goes to Cook. They push the tempo. Boscarino will pull up for 2, deep 2. Macarenas comes away with the rebound, poked away, and that will be out on Jeremiah Monroe. And PCTI has no choice but to press. And it's kind of a weak one, and they pull it back. So Park is going to run with ease here. 5.5 to play. Wayne Hills leads by 15. Lewis fakes, goes inside, drives. Oh, that was halfway in and came out. Wood rips away the rebound, but then Cook ends up with it. I don't know how that shot didn't fall, guys. Moore gets past Park. Euro step in the lane. Ruiz thought about a 3. Awkward step. Passes inside. Cook swings it. Boscarino ends up with it. To Monroe, who dribbled along the baseline, and I think he stepped out.
Ooh. Great defense for the Patriots. Not letting anything happen from the outside.
Well, they're on track to have PCTI have their lowest scoring game of the season so far, guys.
It's very impressive.
Wayne Hills is an outstanding defensive team, and in the last couple games, we've seen them control the pace on offense, and that's exactly what they need.
What's also pretty impressive is that last game, Burton Tech is all they did was shoot threes. They were making them, and it was a tough for the defense to really adjust to that. And now this game, they've definitely adjusted and guarded the paint and the outside very well.
So Coach Carson took a timeout as Wayne Hills almost turned the ball over on the press. 4:57 to play. It is a 43-28 Wayne Hills advantage.
I mean, Wayne Hills, as I've said so many times in this game, doing really great, really holding PCTI, preventing them from getting points on the board. PCTI, though, a few silly mistakes, got Hills up on the board, and they missed some key shots, some key threes, and some key layups. And like I said before, I hadn't seen a single kid miss a layup during warm-ups. But once this Hills team and this Hills defense got on the court, really prevented them from getting those points that they needed to pull out with a win tonight. And it looks like Wayne Hills will be taking that win from them. And now their records will stand the same at, Wayne Hills will be 5-6. Wins will be the same. Wayne Hills 5-6.
And PCTI really can't afford to lose this game. It would send them to 4-8. They would be more than double. They would be exactly double below 500. And with over 3 minutes played in this fourth quarter, both teams only scored 2 points. But I think that's exactly what the Patriots want. They don't need to score points. They're winning. They may not look pretty on the scoreboard. You may only have 45, 47 points when the game ends, but a win's a win.
It's true. As long as they play well on defense, they really need to score. They can just pass the ball around when they're on offense.
Lewis gives it up to Park. They had a play design. Finds Lewis. Conturso inside. Layup. Conturso was certainly not going to miss that one, and it's a 17-point Wayne Hills lead.
So Conturso found his rhythm.
Kendrick Nelson had the ball there, came in. Here's Wallace. Swings it cross court to Boscarino. Inside to Monroe. Open at the free throw line, and it's good. Smooth stroke from Jeremiah Monroe.
Whoa. It's a little bit of
Clock ticking. 4.5 to play.
the press isn't working for
Macarenas.
PCTI.
Nice. He broke the press pretty easily. Park. Dribbling around the perimeter. Finds Macarenas down low. Oh, he had one more pass to Lewis, and there it is. And the layup is good. Back to a 17-point lead.
I mean, when you get an easy shot like that, why not take it?
Here's Wallace. Trying to make something happen. Swings it to Nelson. Across court to Boscarino. Inside to Monroe. We'll try that same shot, and this time couldn't fall. Conturso comes up with the rebound.
You saw in that play, Brett was screaming outside in the paint to his players to make sure nothing broke down on defense.
Wood to Lewis. Park. Nice little pass to Lewis, and he drives, and he will be fouled, and he'll go to the line. So 3:36 to go. Wayne Hills leads 47-30.
Carl Lewis has had a magnificent game tonight. Hopefully this thing keeps rolling because the Patriots definitely need this.
And now a timeout from PCTI.
You know, I've been saying that Patriots haven't been consistent because they haven't had a consistent player that, you know, shows up, a star in this team. It changed every week. And now it looks like they found something with Carlo Lewis. And now other guys are getting warmed up, such as Brett Wood and John Conturso, and able to produce points for this offense.
Wayne Hills looking like they're on their way to another win. That'll be 2 in a row for the Patriots, and it's been a season of streaks for the Patriots, guys. They lost their first 4, won the next 3, then lost the next 2. Now sitting at 4-6, after they won against Bergen Tech, and this win will put them at 5-6. And I mean, the upcoming schedule is pretty favorable for the Patriots.
Sure, if they get another win, they can finally crack 500, as this team hasn't done that since, well, at all this season, and definitely need that if they want to try to make states.
So this win would put Wayne Hills on track, one more to be 500, and that would certainly help their county tournament seeding cause. A long time out here. And Wayne Hills will come out with the same 5 we've seen pretty much all game. PCTI will come out with Monroe, Cook back into the game, Morris back in, Nelson, and Wallace, who's been in pretty much the whole game. Lewis will have 2 at the line. Can pretty much put PCTI out of reach here if he hits both of these. First one up and good. Carter Lewis with his unorthodox motion at the line. And if it works, why fix it?
This team has definitely fixed the problem from the free throw lines. I think only missing 1 shot, actually 2 shots that came from John Conturso, but still pretty impressive for this Patriots team.
49-30, Wayne Hills lead. PCTI needs to push the tempo. Hook shot, no good. Park comes away with it. And they will pull it back smartly. And they can bleed this clock here. Macarenas. Park. To Conturso. Macarenas. Wayne Hills is going to take their time, as much time as they need. Wood with it up top. And Coach Karsich calls it out. Park double teamed, and PCTI should consider fouling, I would say, down 19, or maybe it's a lost cause.
I mean, they don't need to
Park,
shoot.
Wide open, Macarenas down low, and 1. And PCTI is really just falling apart right now on defense.
And the Patriots are just showing off right now. They don't even need to score, but PCTI is giving them wide open looks. I mean, why not take them?
Well, they've limited PCTI to 30 points, a very impressive defensive effort for Wayne Hills. And they've got it done on the offensive end. They've really just been dominating this game. They've been in control the whole time. And even when it was a close game, it felt like Wayne Hills was controlling the momentum.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen in past games, sophomores and the underclassmen have stepped up. And now the seniors have had a magnificent game altogether. Just very impressive.
Andre Macarenas earned his 3 points there. Jamil Wallace. He's stuck in the corner, double teamed by Wood. And Wood comes away with that. 22-point Patriot lead. The lead has just grown since halftime. Macarenas.
Ooh.
Tried to look inside to Lewis. They wanted that little play. Park almost fouled. I would say let him score here, and Monroe will convert.
I was going to say before PCTI scored, the seniors have played well offensively and defensively.
So about 2 minutes to go. Wayne Hills leads at 52-32. Park. Close defense from Wallace. Good effort, and he pokes it away. And Wallace almost comes up with a steal, but it will stay with Wayne Hills. Under 2 minutes now. Park will take it from Wood, and he will operate this offense.
Yeah, this game looks to be over with only a minute and 50 seconds remaining.
Great look inside to Lewis, and it falls.
I mean, they don't even need to score. They're just showing off right now.
Well, if the look's open, why not take it?
Exactly.
A great opening there that they saw. A great passing scheme led up to that dunk-like layup there.
And there's Morris, and he will get to the line with an and one opportunity.
Honestly, right now, if I was the Patriots, I would just take out your starter seniors and just
Don't
put
want
in-
any injuries.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ramir Williams will check in for Timothy Cook.
They've done
Timothy
everything.
Cobb, excuse me.
They've done everything they can. They've had a magnificent night. So just let them rest and get prepared for the next game, which is another road game. 3 road games after this game.
Morris, a chance for 3 here. And no good. And Lewis mistimed that rebound. And 2 easy points from PCTI. So they're still fighting. Down by 18. Lewis to Macarenas. Close defense from the Bulldogs. They're not giving him anything easy. Macarenas, I don't know what he was trying there, but he got bailed out with the foul. 1:10 to go. A lot of whistles in the final minutes of this one, and both teams probably just want to get out of here. This game is getting out of hand. Macarenas, first free throw was good, and guys, as you mentioned, certainly a better free throw performance in this game from the Patriots.
Oh, most definitely. That's probably what they worked on.
But too bad they didn't need it for the final score. And it will stay at 19, not quite 20. 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Monroe finds Ruiz. Thought about a deep 3. Morris. Morris inside, tries a scoop shot, and he pokes it away. It will go out of bounds. 46 seconds left, and I would say Wayne Hills can hold the ball for the rest of this one.
Exactly. It looks like they're going to change the starting lineup.
And a bunch of new guys coming in. Wayne Franklin, Chester Macarenas, James Adamo, Ali Mansuroglu, and Brandon Caprioni take out everyone on the court for the Patriots, and the starters certainly played a great game. And Wayne Hills, with that substitutions, pretty much wins this game.
And they're getting a round of applause for their amazing night tonight that this team had.
And a very late foul call. Just let him play at this point. This game's over. 43 seconds left. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Wayne Franklin. Wow. He reached around. So if you're PCTI, you want to break at least 40 in this one.
It's true.
Cuts on Franklin. Wallace, no look pass to Williams. Looks inside to Morris, stolen by Adamo. Chester Macarenas sees up court to Franklin, and Franklin will get the lay-in. 25 seconds to go.
Even the bench showing off tonight, defensively and of course offensively with that point.
Under 20. Wallace is stuck. Finds Monroe. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Morris gets the rebound. Tries to pull it away from Caprioni. Mansuroglu comes up with it. 5 seconds to go.
And now they can just hold the ball.
That should do it. Almost. 1 second to go, and this one is all but over.
I mean, we saw some great play here from Wayne Hills. Just a great game.
That'll do it. So Wayne Hills will walk away with a 57-36 victory over the Bulldogs of PCTI. And guys, a great night for Wayne Hills, and hopefully they will get back at it next game. What do you guys think?
I think it was a great performance from the seniors. They definitely stepped up. We needed them to step up for a while, as the underclassmen, have stepped up for many other games. And finally, they found a consistent player in Carlo Lewis, a monster from getting in the paint, and of course, able to make a few 3-pointers, and Brett Wood getting comfortable as well.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about this Wayne Hills offense. Put up an incredible showing here tonight. 57 points up on the board. Really good scoring. Really good in the paint. Great outside the three-point range. Really nailing the layup. Just everything about this offense was near perfect. Compared to the previous game against Passaic Valley, here at Wayne Hills, that was maybe one of the biggest offensive blunders, I'd say. In the third quarter, they let a few mishaps go down in the paint, and the defense fell apart. And Passaic Valley was able to make the comeback, so struggled against them a bit. But we're going up against them next week at Passaic Valley. And now after this great offensive showing, hopefully that can continue into that game, and we pull out with a win.
Once again, the score 57-36 in favor of the Patriots. For myself, Jack Woodard, Isaiah Ahumada, Luca Yannuzzi, and Billy Busacca behind camera, we will see you next Tuesday at Passaic Valley.